All right, guys, so I want to give y'all an update of where we're at on this. So we got 99.9% of the rock hung up. The bathroom is completely hung up. Ceiling, walls, all the way to the floor. All our drains are in. LED lights here, which I'll show y'all, vent fan. Okay, and then this rock here, all the rock is up. We just got some rock here, rock up here, and the ceiling to hang still. And I got cut for the LED lights in here. And then we got in the closet area back here, which is going to be the closet to rock it up. But that is a back door, emergency exit he's going to keep in case something goes wrong. And then hang wood. And I'll show y'all what it looks like, what kind of what I had in mind that it was going to look like. Now this is the kitchen area here. This is all the LEDs. It has not been, the ceiling has not been floated here yet, but the kitchen has been floated, textured, and painted because they're coming in with the cabinets. So the cabinets are going just short. It's going to stop just a little bit past that plug right there and all the way to that corner, then all the way around. Kitchen sink, stove is going to be right there where the electrical box is. That is going to be the hood vent plug, a counter plug, switch and counter plug for the kitchen lights. And then of course we got all our drains here, and an icebox plug, dishwasher plug. Yep. And yeah, so they're ready for cabinets, which is coming next week. So, and you guys excuse the stuff. We got the air conditioner. We're doing a mini split on this unit. The head's going to hang right about where them doors are. This is going to be the bedroom and bathroom door to match the wood. And let me show y'all what the wood looks like. Now, it's not complete because I got to finish mudding and texturing. And that's what it's going to look like. And I made the trim here actually out of this wood. And this is a double grooved tongue and groove. And it's got the V on the back side. I'm going to show you right here, V on the back side. But he wanted a smooth finish. So what I did was I ripped it down the middle, and it gave me a bevel on both sides. So it's got a nice bevel on it. It's not sharp edge. That's just temporary. That one there is just got a couple of brads in it, just enough to hold it up there. So we kind of get an idea of what it looks like and how it's going to run. But yeah, so this is what it's going to look like. And this wood's going to go all the way around. At this height right here, all the way around the walls, all the way across here, and across here, and then inside the bedroom as well. This is going to all be wood back there, and then wood across here. So all the way up to the ceiling. So that's where we're at right now. It's been a fight. The plumbing gave us a lot of issues. We spent way more time than we thought on the plumbing. We figured a few days, ended up being over 2 weeks. Dealing with the plumbing because of the fact that we had a sink here and out on the porch, which I'll give you all a shot of that right through here, is the utility room. And so you got your dishwasher and your hot water heater out there, and that had to be piped in. And then you got your bathroom way over here that had to come in and trunk line in, and the septic tank is literally right there, center of the building. Right there. So we had to have a trunk line coming this way and a trunk line, 3-inch trunk line coming this way. And everything had to reach its exact same height when it tied into that 3-inch heading for the septic tank. Problem with that is that being way over here, the longer the run, the further the drop. Because there's a 1/4 inch on the foot. He put numerous amounts of seals underneath there. Most buildings this big will have 3, maybe 4 seals. I think he's got 6. And you can't drill through them. You can't go over them. You have to go under them. And that really gave us, we had to replan the plumbing 3 times before we was able to work it out, that it would all hit exactly at the same height that we needed to be to shoot out towards the septic tank. Because the septic tank is already existing, and the line for it was already existing, and we had to meet that. So we had no choice. So, you know, and then this building actually sits a lot lower than his original house did. So it left us with a bit of a pain. We got it. That's just temporary right now to give us some light before I got these in. I never would have dreamed converting into building into a house would have been such a task. Walk outside. Utility room. Fixing to put the vinyl up on it. And then, of course, your hot water heater, washing machine, dryer. But it's all wired. Vent through here and up and out. And in the bathroom, we're looking at tiling, 12 by 12 tiles on the floor. Tile up here to the wall and up here to the ceiling across here. All right, guys, so I want to give an update. Excuse the mess, but the cabinets for the most part are in. We got the guys coming back for the countertops and that, and then we got the wood walls up in here. Yeah, the cabinet guys have done an excellent job. Right now, all the bathroom is floated. It's ready to sand. You know, that'll be the next thing, is get in there and knock it down. Get the second float. This is just the first float. Get the second float on there, and same thing with the bedroom. But you know, kind of want to get this knocked out, get this out of the way, so that we can move everything out of there and here. All the ceiling is sheetrock. I'll get back here. That's the ceiling, and the lights are split in four. So you got these four right here. That is the front room. And then them four right there, that is the kitchen. You know, we just had to put stuff where we could fit it. This thing wasn't built and framed out as a house. This thing was built and framed out as a shop, which was not the greatest built. It wasn't square by any means. In fact, this wall right here is 1.5 inches from that corner right there to that corner right there is 1.5 inches difference. It shoots up, it grows 1.5 inches. And this wall is 1 inch higher than that wall. So yeah, there's no consistency in here at all, you know. So we're working with what we got, you know, and trying to keep him within his budget. Porch light, front room light, and there's the 4 front room, and then like I said, the 4 kitchen. But he picked up these, and this is neat because if you turn them off, wait 3 seconds, flip them back on, these little night lights come on, which is really cool, and they're flush. They're literally, they just clip, they clip right onto the sheetrock. Even where there was joists right here, there's a joist right there, literally running right down the middle of this. I was able to clip it on because it's less than the thickness of the sheetrock. So it flush mounts right to the sheetrock. So it's really neat. It's all vinyled up. And that, you know, we got some stuff in the way, you know. So you got your dryer, your washer, hot water heater. I gave him my outside plug here. He wanted an outside plug on the corner here to do stuff back here. And then, yeah, so that's the laundry room. So, all right, guys. So I'll give you all an update. You guys excuse all the stuff. We're running out of place to put the stuff, but show y'all what it's looking like now. We got the mini split in now and all hooked up and running, and the walls, the wood is finished now, and we are painted on the lower sheetrock. The cabinets have still got to be finished, and the countertops come in, and they're going to be done. And yeah, this is where the icebox is going to go. And a couple of doors were a little off, and some of them were a little off, so they're going to redo them real quick. And then once the countertop is in, then we'll run wood from the countertop up all the way across here, all the way up through here, up here, above there, and all through here. This will all be wood backsplash, basically, in the kitchen. Like this. And then we got to do all the trim. We're making a trim out of the same wood, which is going to be running along the ceiling, down that side right there, the chair rail trim, and the baseboards. As you can see, we got the tile on the floor now. Vanity is there. We just got to pipe everything in, set the faucet in that, pipe it in, and put in the plugs and that. I got temporary power into it right now because I'm fixing to do the same tile here. And you guys excuse this dirty. We got this same tile we're putting up right here and right here on the walls in this corner for the tub that's going in there. Now remember, it's a walk-in tub. It's a handicapped tub. So right now it's mainly the bedroom, and we need a place for this stuff to go. So you know, it's like, let's get this finished up so that we can move this permanently into there, and the toilet into here, and the vanity into here, and all installed and done with, so that then I have free access to the bedroom to do what I got to do here, to hang the wood, to finish the ceilings, and the closet area back here. God willing, won't be too much longer. Question for y'all. What do y'all think about the walls? Now, again, he was wanting wood from the floor to the ceiling and wood ceiling. The cost was just beyond his budget. So my suggestion was to sheetrock the ceiling, and then do wood from the ceiling down 48 inches, and then the last 40 inches sheetrock, and then put the chair rail. Once the furniture is in that, you're going to see very little of that sheetrock. What do y'all think about the color of the paint to the wood? You know, that is called a universal khaki, Sherwin-Williams color. Yeah, what do y'all think? You think I was wrong in telling that to get the wood look, you know, that we're after? Anyway, put it in the comment section. Tell me what you think. All right, guys, so I figured I'd give you all an update of what it's looking like so far. So, yeah, got the tile set for the tub. Still got to grout it, but that's what it looks like. Excuse the cardboard. As you can see, you get thin set droppings all over. I am in the master bedroom. It is all wired now, all powered up, and I did the last, as you can see, it's just, the mud's still drying. The last float on the mud, on the ceiling and all that, and in what is going to be the closet. All right, guys, so it's time for another update. So the bathroom is done except for the tub and that and the plumbing. Tapping in the fittings and that, and the backsplash and that, and doing some trim and that. But it is all grouted. I love these orange lights, really accent the stone. That shows it up a bit, but that really gives, that orange light really gives it an offset of color. Really brings its colors out in that. And in the master bedroom, just finished painting the walls, the lower part of it, and did the finish on the wood, the second coat yesterday. On Father's Day, I come in and worked a half a day to try to get get this thing knocked out. We cut this off. This is going to be the closet, like I said. So this is a type of sand. It's called earthen sand, I believe was the name of it. Where the front room and that is called universal khaki. It's darker. As you can see the difference here between the two. Wanted to give the bedroom just a little bit different look for him. And this is paints that I had left over from my house, so this didn't cost nothing. This was free for him. So this is, and free is always the best affordable price. Countertops are in. Butcher block on here, and we will be doing the counters. We'll be doing the countertops and the cabinets themselves. Now, we didn't build the cabinets. Another cabinet guy built them. We're going to prime and paint all the cabinets, and then we're going to do the butcher block polyurethane. This is all going to be wood here, like the walls here. We're going from here up through here is all going to be wood, and then up here, and then the same thing along here all the way up, and the top right there is all going to be wood. And also that's the backsplash is going to be the wood wall. It's a pretty butcher block, and hopefully I can do a really good job for him and make it look really good for him. I've never done butcher block before. This will be a first time doing butcher block, but I have done wood countertops in my own house. So, and I made him fully aware that this will be the first time I've ever done that before. And I got to sand, as you can see, the ripples in it. I got to sand it really good in that before we even start. But yeah, so we're going to be using oil-based primers and oil-based paint for the raw wood cabinets and that. So we're going to paint all the doors, take all the doors and that off, paint inside and out of the cabinet doors, and then of course all the trim and that, all the facing and that of all the cabinets, and all up underneath. All right, guys, so I figured I'd give y'all a quick update of where we're at. Just got the first coat of enamel paint on the cabinets and the back side of the cabinet doors. That's the inside of the cabinet doors. And once they dry, then I got to flip them over, do the edges and do the fronts. But yeah, got all the first coat on here all the way up. Got it cut in. There will be a second coat, semi-gloss enamel, so to give a little bit more light in here. And yeah, and then once it's done in that, then we'll do the wood on the back wall and the countertops. Yep. So now, considering that it is a lot of steam right in this, I did the underneath, primered and painted it too. All the underneath of the cabinets because of hot water steam here, steam from cooking, and grease from here. You want to make sure that nothing it don't start warping the cabinet. So I painted all the underneath as well. We are waiting parts for the tub. Like I said, we're waiting on some seals for the jets. Some of the jets that we leak tested it. Me and Curry, my oldest son, took it outside, and it's outside on the porch now, and filled it up, and some of the jets were leaking. So we had to order some seals for them. All right, guys, to give a little update real quick. I just got the first coat of polyurethane on walls in the kitchen here and on the butcher block countertop, as you can see. This is the first coat. It will dry, and then once it dries, I will lightly sand it tomorrow and the wall and that, and we'll hit it with the second coat. Got the first coat on all my mid boards here. This is the boards, mid chair rails that go right there. And yeah, I got the first coat on it. Tomorrow I will lightly sand them and hit them with the second coat. And then we'll go over here. This piece right here and this piece right here and this corner piece, I'm waiting. It's on the bench right now being done. So we got the corners up, and this is what it's going to look like. So the corners are up, and this is the mid rail and a notch mid rail. We painted the bedroom a different color than the closet. We wanted to leave the closet white, so I made a tape line and, you know, different color, and then ran the trim all the way down. And the baseboard, once the floor was in, the baseboard is slipped right underneath there. I had it notch around the fuse panel there. It was right at the seam. I don't know if you can see it, but I beveled all the edges. All these edges here are all beveled. I don't know if it shows it, but it's got a bevel to it. Yeah. So they're all beveled, so it's nice, smooth, round finish. All right, guys, just a little update right quick. We're fixing to start the flooring on here and that, but this is the cabinets. Countertops are done. That is done. That is the hood vent lights right there. Yeah. Now the sink and all that is just temporary. Was making sure all the plumbing was going to fit in that, and then we still got to clean up. We're going to lay the floor in that, and then everything's got to be washed. There's so much dust on everything. Everything's got to be clean. That's where the ice box is going to go in that. But this is all the wood moldings up in here, except for the baseboards, which will go up as soon as we get the floor in. But that is the wood moldings. That is going to be the bedroom and bathroom door. They're going to go in right there and right there. But I haven't put them in. The door frames are just standing there right now. And all the corner, all the baseboards are now all done. They're just stacked right here, ready to go up. But this is the master bedroom. It is everything but the baseboard in this one because of the door trim. You know, it's got to go up. Turn this on. And yeah, we just kind of got some stuff here. But yeah, and it's the divider for the closet here. And then the corner here for the edge here. This door is completely framed in. And that. It's really hard to tell. You know, it's just the wood on top of the wood just blends right into itself, and it just all just kind of blends in. It's all wood. And but yeah, so we still got to caulk the sink and set it. Got to caulk all the back wall, because the back wall is the backsplash and that. But the urethane, we're letting it sit for a good few days, and then I'm gonna use urethane caulking on there, caulk around it. I hope y'all like it. I hope y'all give me your opinions on it. I will do one more video when it's complete. Next week we'll be bringing in the stove, the ice box. So I look forward to hearing y'all's comments about it, what it looks like compared to what I started with and what it looks like now. You know, I did my best to give him what he wanted, the look he wanted for the money he had. It was a tough one, but I think I pulled it off for him enough to make him happy. And it lasts the next 30 years. So as long as the building itself lasts. I didn't build the building. But all right, I will get y'all on the next update.